apart from being conventionally physically attractive, being interesting, and being a nice person with lots of emotional intelligence, when it comes to love, confidence is everything. Not even just love. Everything's easier when you're confident. Getting a job, you're so much more likely to get the job if you're confident in the interview. You just got to walk in there like you own the place, and then start immediately firing people because you're actually very concerned about the long-term economic viability of the company. And then everyone's like, who are you? You can't fire us. You don't even work here. Neither do you anymore, mate. Get yourself out of here and take that attitude with you. There's too much dead weight in this company. Show him who's boss. Turn up to that interview and immediately liquidate the company. Listen, guys, this business isn't working. We got to cut our losses. It's time to move on to something new. We go again. Driving's another thing. I'm learning to drive at the moment, and it terrifies me. And my driving instructor's always going on about how I need to be more confident. He says it's more dangerous if I'm nervous. Which, him saying that then makes me more nervous, which makes it more dangerous, which makes me more nervous again. And there's this vicious cyclist that I've smashed into and killed because I'm nervous. That joke almost works. Maybe I needed to deliver it with more confidence. There's something there, though, isn't there? Like vicious cyclist, cycler, vicious. Why do nerves make you shitter at things? I don't understand that on a biological level. Why does our body go, he's really worried about this? Let's make him shake. Let's make it way harder for him so he really doesn't stand a chance. It's not even just real driving that requires confidence. You ever played Mario Kart? You try tackle Rainbow Road with even a shred of doubt in your mind and it's over. I think romantically confidence is so attractive because it's quite rare to find anyone that genuinely likes themselves. So when you find someone who's vaguely tolerant of themselves, it's magnetic. I guess you just got to be confident in what you are, though, haven't you? It's just unfortunately what I am is draining to be around, desperately insecure, and above all, ugly. But you know what? I own it, so come and get me, girls. I don't know, I'm too harsh on myself. I don't want to be like that, though. I just don't know how to fake confidence. I have similar feelings towards religion. Like, I always think it'd be mint to believe in God. My life would have more meaning. I wouldn't be as terrified of death. I'd have scripture to back up my bigotry. It'd be great. So I want to believe in God, but I can't. And in the same way, I want to believe in myself, but I just can't. There's too much evidence of my flaws. If there is a God, how do you explain earthquakes and hurricanes that kill innocent children? And if I do have any worth, how do you explain the fact that I've never once eaten a roast dinner without getting gravy all over myself? I'm 25 and I'm wearing bibs. I'm not like a Richard Dawkins about it. I respect anyone's right to believe in me. I just can't agree with them. And if I ever have kids, I won't want anyone to force their belief in me onto them. They have a right to come to their own conclusions about whether their father's a failure. Do you ever get a weird feeling about someone, but with nothing really to justify it? But you're around them and you think, this guy's dodgy. Like, I know I shouldn't judge, but there's something wrong here. I'm getting bad vibes. I get that feeling towards myself. I'm like, I know I hate myself, but I don't actually know why. I'm sure if I got to know myself, I'm a great guy, but as things stand, I don't trust me. I look at myself in the mirror and I think, I need to check this guy's hard drive. He's hiding something dodgy. Possibly criminal, but at best, socially unacceptable. I look in that mirror and I think, I want to see your DBS, pal. There's no way it should be legal for you to work with kids. And to be honest, mate, I wouldn't even trust you around vulnerable adults, personally. I think one thing about a keen sense of self-hatred is it keeps you on your toes. It keeps you trying to improve, which I'm beginning to see the value of, because I want to get to the stage where I'm more confident, but I also think a lot of people use confidence as a mask. They find it easier to be confident than to actually work on their flaws. They use confidence as like dry shampoo. It's a quick fix, but they're still all greasy and slimy underneath. Some people are just better. There are some people in the world that are nice and funny and beautiful and confident, but that's a small number of people. That's like 1% of people. The other confident people in the world are just dickheads, probably, and are compensating for something. Also, a lot of great art and inventions and stuff come from weirdos who are trying to find their place in the world and lack self-esteem. Like, do you know the squeezy ketchup bottle? That must have been invented by someone with huge confidence issues. They saw a glass ketchup bottle and they thought, I'm not going to be able to dispense anything from that. I'm going to fuck that up. It's too difficult to control. If it's full, it comes out too fast. And if it's like nearly empty. It requires this big alpha male push. They were refusing ketchup at dinner for years. Then they invented the squeezy bottle. I think you've got to embrace your self-hatred and awkwardness and use it to your advantage. That's my aspiration, to be confident in how unconfident I am and just accepting of it. I reckon being unsure of yourself is the way to be. It's just probably not going to get you a shag, unfortunately. See you next time.